So everybody experiences stress. It's a natural part of life, but not everybody will respond to a stressor in the same way. And you can see that if you do animal studies as well. So some animals might look resilient, some might look more susceptible. And so part of it is trying to understand what helps people have good coping strategies and be resilient in those instances. So there are certain biological components that we've been able to identify that help make the animals resistant. There's certain practices that people can be involved in, and some of those biological components that people can be either naturally have in their biology already or through medications be pushed towards that can help them be more resilient in certain circumstances. So I'd say a lot of it has to do with what works in those certain circumstances rather than what's quote unquote normal. Again, because it's such, even if I talk about just the biology, there's so many different components involved, so many different components in the brain and the body that can influence how someone might be either susceptible or resilient. And so there isn't one quote unquote right way or one biological component is the right way. But from a spiritual perspective, I would extend some of that there as well. So there are a lot of practices, I would say, and some of the things we've talked about, being involved in the faith community that can make someone quote unquote successful in these certain circumstances. So I would say a lot of it is having, in terms of my conversations with people, so if people are in fact believers in God and trying to think about having them know and affirm the worth that God has already given them and having that help them through these certain circumstances as well.